Hey you guys, today I'm gonna do Basketball Wives Season 4 Episode 1. Let me get this disclaimer out the way. I have bangs right now, and as they move out the way, I have a sty on my eye that I went to the ER for today, and my eye swell up. So if you see that my bangs move and my eye don't look right, I didn't get hit in the eye. Just explaining that, so I don't get them comments. I should even show you. It was closed this morning where I couldn't even see, so hell, I think I'm looking good now. Anyway, season 4 of Basketball Wives, LA has started tonight. They still on the same petty bullshit, but we'll work it out with this episode. We got new girls this season, which is Megan James from Basketball Wives. I don't remember what season. I'm not gonna even guess. But Basketball Wise, Megan James was on there. Y'all remember when she came to the reunion with the rag on her head and whooped ass up in the season, whooped ass on the reunion. Okay. Then we have another girl named Patrice Curry. Her dude I think played for Chicago and some other places. I don't know. But his name was Eddie Curry. I don't know. But we'll work this out with them. It started off with Malaysia. She's revamping her house this season. Malaysia is going through a divorce with her husband. So, it's all about, I guess her trying to get back on her feet, being a wife and stuff like that. She's trying to gain her independence back or whatever from all of that. And she was saying how, Brandy ended up coming over, and she was telling Brandy how, she left mostly everything there in Chicago with the husband or whatever. She just left. So Brandy was like, bitch, you left your person for the next bitch, and I was with Malaysia. Like, they can have all that shit. I like to see a woman that say, they can have that shit. I'm moving on. I'm doing me. I ain't got time for all of that holding on. And I like how she just said, bitch, they can have it. Good for them. So we find out Brandy comes and lets us know that she's going through a lot of similar things that Malaysia is going through. They just haven't took the step of divorce yet. But I like how Malaysia was letting her know, like, we all was like coupled up, and we was all like, doing things together. Do not follow in my footsteps as far as going through a divorce. If y'all can work that shit out, work it out. I'm with that, but to a certain extent of working it out. You don't follow in your friend's footsteps when it comes to just because she's single now, you want to be motherfucking single. No, don't do that. But certain things you can work out. Certain things you just can't. And what's up with this timeout shit? These are together, you not. All this timeout shit when you grown ass people and got kids involved. Fucking grown timeout. So then, Brandy brings up Jackie name. And Malaysia's still not cool with Jackie. Like, bitch, don't bring that bitch name up in my house. We ain't even gonna talk about her because we ain't cool with her. Malaysia still harbor feelings over Jackie talking about shooting somebody with a gun after Malaysia had just went through the death of her brother being killed. So, that was hard for her at that reunion, and for Jackie to do that, she felt like Jackie was messed up on that. So then you have Jackie. Jackie is meeting up with Megan, and they're having drinks or whatever, and they talked about how Megan dated some ball player that nobody know or cared about. I don't know. But she's not dating him no more. But her and Jackie, I guess, had the same manager. They cool. I don't know, whatever. So, they cool, whatever. And Megan is letting us know that she wants to start a penny line. I don't have a problem with that. Some little new. So, hey, everybody want to start a line. I ain't mad at her hustle. It's something different. It just reminded me of when Rob Kardashian was trying to do the stock line. I was like, okay, it's something different. But when Jackie said she don't wear panties, I was like, I don't need to know. I don't want to know. Like, ew. And I feel Megan when she was saying how LA be 80 degrees and you be sweating like how you bitches ain't got no panties on. I don't know. I just grew up to wear panties, so when I hear women that say they don't wear panties, I just be like, but I know it's a lot of women that don't. But what part of your life that you just say, what age do you just say, I don't want to wear panties no more? I don't know if that's, Drayas said she only had 4 pair of panties. I said, well, bitch, I hope your menstrual cycle is only 4 days all the time, because that's nasty. And it's motherfucking 7 days out the week, so that's real nasty. I'm just saying. You always... These bitches nasty. Drayas has her fashion show, her first fashion show of her little clothing line she has or whatever. Who is it? Oh, Tosh. Hello? Hello? Call it back. It's Tosh. And it's 4 missed calls, so you know it's important. Jada still on the phone? Hang up. Is she still hang up? I'm sorry, you guys. This was important. Call that number back and see what he wants. Anyway, Draya has her first fashion show, whatever. It was cute. I liked the clothes that walked down the runway. Malaysia and that's him. That's to see what he wants. Brandy and Malaysia, they there to support or whatever, and they start talking about Malaysia needs to start dating. Malaysia is like, I'm cool with being single. Can you ask him what he wants? Stop playing on my phone. Why you just couldn't ask him what he wanted? I did. Hello? What? Yeah, bye. Summer, see how quick that was? She could have did that. Anyway. Don't play on my phone. So, where was we at? See how kids dog you out when they're on summer vacation? I want them to go back to school. So, they were talking about, like I said, Malaysia dating, and she's cool with not dating or whatever. She just want to be... Why do people always want to make you motherfucking date when you break up with a person? Can somebody just breathe for a minute? Let her breathe. So then Megan walks in, and she walks up to them. I don't know who invited Megan to this fashion show. I think Drea said it was open to the public. I don't know. But she walks up and she introduces herself to the girls or whatever. And, she walked up to Drea. She congratulated her on her fashion line, said how dope it was or whatever. And then she told them that she's about to have this panty line. That's when they all start talking about they nasty asses don't wear panties either and all this shit. Then they was asking her, like, who does she know out here? And she was saying how she don't know nobody. And I'm like, bitch, why are you lying? Why are you starting this out on a lie? This is why I didn't like your motherfucking ass on Bad Girls Club when you first started on Bad Girls Club, because you went up there lying talking about you was Barack's stepdaughter or whatever you call it. See? And then you starting this whole little lie on this first episode too. What do you gotta lie for? If you know the bitch, you know her. If you don't, whatever. But okay, and I'm glad how, Drea called that shit out. Like, bitch, what you going to be lying saying you don't know nobody? So they start saying, be aware of the company that you keep. So she knew that they was talking about Jackie or whatever. But I'm like, well, that's what you get when you don't be honest with them either. So then, Drea kind of just brushed her off and cut their little conversation short. So she didn't have no choice but to walk away. And that's when Drea let the girls know, like, that bitch is lying. That bitch knows Jackie. They are Twitter friends, Instagram friends, whatever. So they know each other. But for her to just act like she didn't know her, that's what the problem. So then you have Jackie meet up with her team about her little drink or whatever. And she's trying to come up with ideas about this drink and I guess the video they gonna shoot for the drink. And she was talking about having a snake. So I'm like, why? And then when she was talking about the snake, all I thought was Britney Spears had a yellow snake, been there, done that. Then she started talking about having snakes with little people, and I'm like, this is when people need to do stuff by themselves when they have crazy ass ideas like this, because everybody's not gonna see your fucking vision, especially if you didn't bring a vision for us to see this. I didn't get it. They didn't get it. Then he started talking about butt naked people. I was so lost with Jackie. I just be like, okay, oh, we don't give her that much thought because she'll make your head hurt. So then you had the ladies, they go to this little tasting thing with this little chef that they know of, not me, up in LA. And Drayas said, you know, it's open to the public, but a lot of times it be the who's who of black people up in Hollywood or whatever. So they go to this thing, they all, you know, laughing or whatever, and that's when Malaysia introduced them to Patrice Curry, and she lets them know who she is or whatever. She seemed a little off to me. I'm gonna give her a chance, but she really seemed a little off. That's when Megan arrives, and they looking at her like, bitch, who you know up in here? Remember, you don't know nobody, so how all of a sudden you just know about all the motherfucking parties? But okay. So then she arrives, and all of a sudden Jackie arrives. They all like, oh hell, who the fuck invited Jackie? But like y'all said, it was open to the public. Y'all can't get mad. Y'all know she on the cast. Could be a possibility of her showing up. So Jackie walks over to them like nothing ever happened at the reunion. And then wonder why people call you motherfucking crazy, Jackie. For real? For real? You knew you was walking into the Lion's Den. You knew you didn't know nobody. You knew, like, only person she walked up and said hi to Megan. And they were tripping off that, like, but you said you didn't know nobody. So, you know, Drayas gonna point that type of shit out. But the way she walked up and just acted like nothing was happening, y'all see, like, as soon as she walked in, Malaysia walked to the bathroom like, I don't have time for this bitch. And then Malaysia's like me, bitch, if I don't like you, I don't have too much words to say to you. So she comes, when Malaysia comes back, she like, hi, Malaysia. Malaysia didn't say shit to her, didn't give her the motherfucking time of day, and Jackie just didn't understand why. Jackie did not understand, she said she can't talk right now. So, but Jackie just did not understand why that Malaysia was treating her the way, talking about, I could be fucked up, but girl, did you forget with all the shit you done and said with your homegirl? Sunday was pumping your ass up to not like these girls? Come on. So then Jackie brings, Malaysia ended up walking off, her and Brandy ended up walking off. And Jackie brings up Drayas fashion show and how she didn't get invited. I'm like, when did y'all become back friends? Why would she invite you if y'all not cool? She didn't take the right medication that night. I don't know, but something's off with this broad. But anyway, they was clowning the fuck out of Jackie. They was being rude and disrespectful. I felt what Megan was like, is this high school or not? Like, bitch, if you don't like her, just tell her to get away from your table. Y'all not cool with her. Fuck all that. Then Jackie brings up, she's been married to Doug, and she ain't never sucked his dick or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, this is why y'all got some freaky shit going up in there. This is what, you don't suck his dick because you bring women in there to do it. That's probably why. Then I feel like Draya, like, girl, everybody suck dick. What is this conversation coming up about? Y'all married. What's the fucking problem? I didn't get what that conversation was for. Why it came up. Well, everybody don't suck dick, I'm just saying. But y'all know what I'm getting at. Especially being married 22 fucking years. I'm just saying. I got 15, so I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying. But yeah, that whole conversation was weird. Left field. all that type of shit. Then she invites them to her damn photo shoot, I think it was. Malaysia was like, I'm not coming to that shit. They like, we ain't coming. But she extended the invitation anyway. So then you have Malaysia and her sister Crystal talking. Y'all remember Crystal from the first season? You know, she make her little guest appearances here and there. But they're talking about how Malaysia misses her husband, and it's normal. When you first break up, you will miss each other. Then she felt like she was a quitter. Nobody in the family wants them to get divorced or whatever. And she's saying how, I'm sorry, y'all. I think I get the dizzy kind of spell, so throws me off. But she was saying how she missed him. She felt like a quitter, but the family wanted them to never get divorced or whatever. They wanted things to work out. She asked him to go to counseling. He didn't go to counseling. It's all kind of shit that ain't came out yet when it comes to them two. But she really misses her husband. And it was just like, damn, you know, we have seen them together for a very long time. And to see this play out like this is fucked up. I think a lot of things happened with her brother's death and the show and stuff like that. It took a lot on her marriage. But then she was talking about who would want a woman with 3 kids. And I think a lot of women feel like that when it's time for them to start over. So everything that she was feeling is justifiable. And, you know, everybody understands, Malaysia. You ain't got to worry about that. Because there's a lot of women that feel like when we start over, men don't want to accept a woman that has so many kids or anything like that. So it's harder for a woman to get back into the dating life with a lot of kids than it is for a man to get back into the dating life with a lot of kids. So I get where she was coming from, but her like her sister said, somebody will want you. You ain't gotta worry about that, girl. You pretty. You ain't gotta worry about that. Then she let us know about the backstory of her brother and how she's still mourning him and how he was in the park with his girlfriend and the police came up to them and told him to put his hands up or something, and it was some kind of way that the police were fucked up like they always are, and they killed her brother, shot him in the head, and I was like, this is so fucked up. It's just sad and it has to stop. But anyway, let's move on from that. Drea meets up with Jackie, and Jackie apologizes to Drea for all her part in the whole Orlando and daughter drama, whatever. And Jackie don't know how to own up to her bullshit. She don't understand the shit that she does and why everybody sees her as the bitch that she is. I like how Drea always calls Jackie out on her shit. Like, your motherfucking ass is crazy. You need to own up to the shit that you do up in the situations. But she always be like, do you notice that everybody has a problem with me? Yeah, bitch, Jackie, because you do shit to people. And that's why the common denominator is you, because you always do something to everybody else. She even bring up the Malaysia thing and how she was hurt with the whole Malaysia thing. And Drea had to check her on that too. Like, yeah, Malaysia said she wasn't your friend, but you played a part in that. You did something to her for her to say that she's not gonna be your friend. So she wants Drea to talk to Malaysia and Brandy to smooth things over with her so she can get back into the fold with the girls. And I said, y'all do this every fucking year, season, whatever, with Jackie, and then soon as y'all let her back in the fold, some bullshit arises, and that's just what's gonna happen this time. Then I like how Drea asked her about Megan and who is Megan. Like, do you know her? She was like, yeah, I know her. She like my little sister. So, Drea put that in the back of her mind, like, see, this bitch be lying and shit. All of a sudden, this is bitch your little sister, but Megan doesn't know her, and that's gonna stir up some problems between Jackie and Megan, and rightfully so. Um, Malaysia, Brandy, Drea meet up. They're talking about Jackie and how she acted at the chef party. So, like, Drea, like, fuck it. I planned on getting these bitches drunk, but since we gonna go straight in on talking about Jackie, let me just let y'all know that I met up and had lunch with Jackie. So they feeling like, what the fuck you met up with her? All the shit she done to us. Why would you meet up with her? And she let them know that she felt bad for Jackie. And I'm sitting there like, why, Drea? Why do you let the producers use you like this? Because you always be the one to feel sorry for Jackie and bring the group back together. Why? But they was talking about, I like Malaysia. I said, okay, I understand you being on your grown woman, but bitch ain't there yet. And I felt her like, fuck Jackie. So Malaysia was talking about how she done, and Brandy was like, okay, because they was like, what can she do for y'all to be back cool with her? Brandy feels like since she wants to talk about my ovarian cancer, she should put on an event for cancer or whatever, if that's, if she wants to be cool back with me. Malaysia was like, oh, if that bitch want to be cool with me, let me go out on a date with Doug then. They like, what? Why? For what? Huh? Like, that's crazy. You know she crazy. She will kill you over Doug. And Malaysia was like, yeah, I know. And I know she's not going to go for me being with Doug. So therefore, we ain't going to be cool. And what ain't happening, so that's what Malaysia's thinking. But Jackie's going to let her go out on a fucking date with her husband. So, bitch, try something else. But so Drea had to meet up with Jackie, and they were talking about the whole, what would it take for her to be back cool with the girls. And she said that she would do the event for Brandy if Brandy is serious. If this is going to be made out as a joke, then she ain't going to do it. But if it's serious, then she will do it. Why would she make that as a joke, Jackie? Like, come on now. Regardless if it's drama and it comes up at the end, you knew from one cancer survivor that she wasn't trying to make that out as a damn joke. So then right before she can bring it up with Malaysia, wanted Doug walked in, so that made things awkward for Drea of bringing this up. But Drea was like, well, can I address your man? Can I talk to him? So Jackie was like, yeah. And that's when she said that, Drea said that Malaysia wanted a meeting with Doug. A meeting. Just call it what it is. She want to take him out on a damn date. No meeting. Girl, boo. She tried to sugarcoat that shit, but come on now. Jackie saw right through that. Jackie's gonna let it happen, so hey. And that was the end of the episode season, basketball wise. LA season 4, episode 1. Next, I guess, couple of episodes we're gonna have Shawnee O'Neal and Tammy Roman joining in. I think this is super for these women to be joining in the cast, but they needed a job, and I felt like since the other one wasn't on, let's invade these women territory. I don't think that Shawnee or Tammy should be on this goddamn season. I feel like, bitch, if y'all season ran y'all franchise ran y'all course, that's on y'all. But to invade on some other women and then try to start some shit with them is just stupid to me. But I'm here for this season. I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be giving my reviews on it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me who you like on here, who you don't like. My favorite has been for the last 4 seasons has been Malaysia. So I'm hoping she keep it going this season too. That's about it. Drea, I like her. I have no problems with Drea. Brandy, we still haven't got a real feel for Brandy because Brandy's always been Malaysia's sidekick. Jackie, batshit crazy. I did not like Megan on basketball. On Bad Girls Club. So I don't know if I'm gonna like her on here. I want to, but her lying on the first episode didn't make her look any good. Patrice Curry, I don't know nothing about her to give my opinion on her, but she's a little weird to me. But hey, sometimes weird people be the best people. I'm just saying. Okay, so that's all I have. I'm quite sure Ashley Miller is doing basketball. Yeah, basketball wise LA reviews. Wiki Jones, Forest Rocks. Scotty from Mrs. Still Standing. I'm not sure who all else is doing these reviews because it's a new season. So check out like Tam G and Smoke Break 314 and James Caldwell, and I know Mike B probably ain't gonna do it because it's a woman show, but check out the show anyway. The Flawless Hustle, I love his show, so go check his show out. I'm like I said, I don't know who all is doing this. I'm quite sure Much Love from KY probably is gonna do a review, so go check her channel out. And like I said, check all our YouTube fam out and support all the YouTube fam, just like you support me. I'm your girl Miss Nika. For all the people that's just new watching my channel, I'm your girl Miss Nika, and everything social media I do is by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Deuce.